What's going on YouTube? As you can see, my hands. Ooh. Wait. Anyway, this is my first video entailing Cardfight Vanguard, which is my current card game passion that my friends got me into and absorbs all the money. Oh, I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my deck, it is G Genesis, which revolves around the fancy schmancy Fenrir, or the Mythic Beast Fenrir, and backup grade 3 and stuff I'll get into. This video will only entail the actual deck build, and I'll make a secondary video showing some tips and tricks on how to play it. So, to start out easily, we've got my trigger lineup. You have 4 heals, which I use Goddess of Youth, Hebe. Then I'll use 4 Battle Maiden, Kukurihime, because this bitch is carrying a plate full of grenades. So she's pretty boss. Can't fuck with her. And then 4 Lemon Witch, Limonccino. And then 2 crits, Buffing Buffalo. Now these are just any, you can use any Genesis heals and crits that you want, but these are the ones I just have. And then we have the outlier of 2 Dreaming Dragon stand triggers. So we got 10 crit, 4 heal, and 2 stands. Don't really use Dreaming Dragon, the stand trigger, for standing. More use it for its GB1 ability, to where at the end of the turn, if it's on the field, you can put it on top of your deck and then shuffle your drop zone into your deck, and then if you return 10 or more cards, you draw 1. So it helps you from decking out from all the crazy ass soul charging that Genesis does. Anyway, now that we're done with that, let's move on to the starting Vanguard. Fetter of Leather, Leyding. Now Leyding, when you push them into soul, when someone is soul blasted out, you can summon them to the field into a rearguard circle. Anyone but himself. So he combos with some other cards, but I'll get into that in the next video. Oh, this is right there. G1 lineup. First of all, we have Witch of Frogs, Melissa. When she is blasted from a soul, you can counterblast 1 to summon her to a rearguard circle. Then we have 4 Perfect Guards. Goddess of Decline, Hell. She's the new Perfect Guard for Genesis, to where if there's 1 in your drop zone and you play another one, you get to countercharge 1, which is on flip of damage. 4 of her, because you gotta swing your Perfect Guards. Then we have 4 Mythic Beast Hati. He is GB1. When a card is soul blasted, he gets plus 1,000 to end a turn. So if you soul blast 3, he gets 3,000, so on and so forth. And then the last one in the lineup is Mythic Beast Skoll. Skoll is your basic stride bait. So his grade when you stride is 3, so you can just pitch him to stride. And this deck revolves mainly around using Fenrir for his soul charge ability and his stride ability. So you can show a grade 3 in your hand and discard a card, and then you get a Fenrir from your deck, so you can make sure you have them. So for G1s, we have 4, 8, 12, 15, or 13, 14, 15. 15. Now for our G2s, following the stride of Melissa and our summoning people out from the Soul Blast, we got 3 Witch of Ravens, Chamomile. She does the same thing as Melissa, blasted from Soul, counter blast 1 to bring it to a rearguard circle. And then, I'll talk about this guy in a second, because I'm not sure about him. And next we have Mythic Snake, Jormungand. Snake dude, snaky dude, as I like to call him. He is the same thing as Hati was. When something is soul blasted, he gets plus 1,000, but it's a GB1 ability. So if you soul blast 3, he gets plus 3,000, so on and so forth. And then the card, I'm not sure if I want 4 of or not. I just don't know what in the hell to replace him with. Unappeasable Biter Gleipnir. Now, Gleipnir is your other way you can soul charge outside of Fenrir's and like Doombrace's ability. When he attacks and is boosted, he does Counterblast 1, Soul Charge 3, and if you Soul Blasted that turn, you get to draw a card. So you're burning through 4 cards in one attack. So it's very handy sometimes if you need the soul for some reason. To just have extra soul, I guess. I don't know why you'd want that, but you can do it. But anyway, that brings our G2 lineup to 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which brings us to our grade 3s. Now, the main dude of the deck is Fenrir. Mythic Beast Fenrir. He's a triple rare from the new set. When you stride over him, you get the Soul Charge 3, which is the main Soul Charge engine of the deck. And it gives the Vanguard an ability to Counterblast 1 to summon a card that's Soul Blasted out into a rearguard circle. So as you can see, we have like 4 cards that do that. We have Fenrir, we have Leyding, we got Melissa, we got Chamomile. So you get to constantly bring cards that you shoot out back to your field, which means you get to attack with these columns, and then you can possibly bring back, 4 cards with 4 counterblasts, and just poof, new rows, and then attack again. So extra pressure. And this is a card I might get chastised for, but my backup grade 3 I decided to be Goddess of Good Luck, Fortuna. I don't know why she only gives good luck to tuna, but get it? Because it's Fortuna. Haha. Anyways, she is a wrecking machine when you use her properly in this deck, and she's definitely, after you've already like stridden or strode or whatever the fuck, you done like blasted through all your Vanargards and your Doombraces, and somehow they're not dead. You want to swing with this bitch, and she will be. I will cover her in the next video. And now we need to talk about our G4s. For G4s, I use 3 Doombrace, which is your opening stride. Yeah, I use 3. When you Soul Blast 3, you get to choose 2 rear guards, you get them plus 5,000, which is good. And if you've got Jormungands or Skoll, not Skulls, Hades out, they're also going to get plus 3,000 just for the Soul Blast. And usually, if he is your first stride, you only have 2 cards left in your solo after using Fenrir's ability, so you get the Soul Charge 3 after that, which keeps helping you keep cards in your soul so you can go with Vanguard on the next turn. And then I use 1 Goddess of Firmament, Dione. I just keep her in because she's on hit, so people want to block her. Basically, you Soul Charge 3, and you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, you put 1 in your hand and the other 2 in your soul. So it's the only selective soul charging you have, and you get to draw a card. But that's 4 cards gone, plus their triple drive. That's 7 cards in a turn you just burn through. And then, last but not least, the Piece de Resistance, the asshole stomper, Mythic Destroyer Beast Vanguard, or Vanargandr. Vanargandr, there we go, Vanargandr. He is the fear of every opponent. You see him and you quake in your boots. Your panties getting a knot instantly. Or boxers, not instantly. Woo, woo, woo. Because his ability is Soul Blast 6, which is easy to do with G-Genesis. Just using Fenrir's ability and Doombrace, you can get 6 on your second turn. Actually, like 8. But anyways, this motherfucker can look at the top 4 cards of your deck and then put any of them on top of your deck or on the bottom of your deck. So let's say before you drive check, so you attack, you pay 6, they say, hey, we're gonna not, like, it's unblocked. No guard. So you get the top 4 cards of your deck during your drives, before your drive check, and then you can put any of those on top of your deck or on the bottom of your deck in any order. So if you draw like 2 crits out of those 4, you can put those 2 crits on the top of your deck and put those other 2 on the bottom of your deck. So when you go to drive check, you know you got these 2 crits, and then you might get a 3rd crit. So it's you basically get to look at least the top 7 cards of your deck, and get any criticals you want out of there, which is devastating. But his ability you can only use twice because it requires a persona flip. But anyways, that is the basic deck outline. I'm just trying to keep these videos shorter to keep a higher retention rate and keep your attention about you. But the next video will go over some how to actually play the deck, and ooh, shiny, ooh, how to actually play the deck and how the cards like synergize with one another, which is very important to know when you're playing a deck. So don't just build this and then go blind into a tournament and get your butt stomped because you don't know how the fuck cards work together. But anyway, that's it for this video. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked my new Vanguard series, make sure to click the like button. That's down over here-ish, maybe, depending on what you're viewing on. And subscribe to my channel for any other gaming content I put out, which I tried to, but then I've been having some computer problems recently, so not as fun as it used to be. But anyway, that's not your problem, that's my problem. That's Tom Mann's problem. Woo. I got some messed up looking hands though. Woo, woo, woo. But anyway, I'll check you on the video and next video, and if you have any comments or whatever to make my deck better, or if I'm a stupid asshole, or you want me to stop rubbing Olivia's boobs like this, let me know in the comments below. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!